Have you ever stood in your kitchen, staring at a row of cooking oils, unsure which one is helping or silently hurting your blood sugar? For millions of older adults living with diabetes, that everyday decision can be the difference between stability and a slow, invisible spike. We often focus on sugar, carbs, and portion sizes, but forget the oils we cook with play a hidden role in how our body handles glucose. And here's the truth. Some oils inflame your cells and make insulin work harder, while others quietly support your body, helping it do what it was designed to do: keep you in balance. Think about how many meals begin with oil. A sizzling pan for eggs, a drizzle over vegetables, or that trusty bottle near the stove you reach for without thinking. It's not just about taste or texture. It's chemistry happening in real time inside your body. As we age, our metabolism becomes more sensitive and inflammation becomes easier to trigger. Choosing the wrong oil can make your blood sugar harder to control, even if you're eating healthy foods. The worst part? Many of the most common oils in American kitchens are actually doing more harm than good. What if the solution wasn't another medication, but a smarter swap right there in your pantry? What if just changing the oil in your skillet could reduce inflammation, support insulin, and even help your heart? You don't need to follow extreme diets or spend money on exotic superfoods. The answer might be sitting on a grocery store shelf. You just need to know which bottle to reach for. And that's what we're uncovering today. In this countdown, I'll walk you through the top 7 oils every diabetic over 60 should consider using. These are not trendy fads or expensive imports. They're science-backed, widely available, and most importantly, gentle on your blood sugar. Each oil on this list has something unique to offer, from fighting inflammation to improving cholesterol, and even helping with weight management. And don't worry, I'll explain everything in plain language, so you can feel confident and in control the next time you cook. Let's start this journey with the oil that lands at number 7. It's not the most famous, but it's one of the most balanced options out there. Rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, this oil has been shown in studies to help lower blood sugar after meals and reduce insulin resistance. It's mild in flavor, easy to cook with, and surprisingly affordable in most supermarkets. If you're looking for a heart-friendly, blood sugar stabilizing option that won't overwhelm your taste buds or your budget, then number 7 deserves a spot in your kitchen. So let's dive in and see why this humble oil might become your new best friend at mealtime. Number 7, avocado oil. Avocado oil might not be the first thing you think of when you open your pantry, but for people living with diabetes, especially those over 60, it's a quiet powerhouse. Extracted from the pulp of ripe avocados, this oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are known to help lower bad LDL cholesterol while supporting good HDL levels. What makes it stand out is how stable it is when heated, meaning it won't break down into harmful compounds when you saute, roast, or pan fry. For older adults with sensitive digestion or inflammation issues, this kind of stability is a blessing in disguise. One of the most compelling benefits of avocado oil is its ability to support insulin sensitivity. Studies have shown that when people replace saturated fats, like butter or shortening, with healthier fats like those in avocado oil, their blood sugar levels become more stable over time. This doesn't mean it's a cure, but it acts like a helpful teammate, reducing the strain on your pancreas and supporting more even energy levels throughout the day. For many older adults, that means fewer crashes, fewer cravings, and more consistency between meals. Taste-wise, avocado oil is mild, buttery, and versatile. You can use it to cook eggs in the morning, drizzle it over a salad, or even bake with it, without overpowering the other ingredients. It's especially good for those who don't enjoy the strong flavor of olive oil. And for anyone worried about cost, many stores in the U.S. now carry affordable versions of avocado oil in larger bottles. Look for cold-pressed or extra virgin on the label to get the highest quality and store it in a cool, dark place to preserve its nutrients. Let's not forget one more silent benefit: anti-inflammatory power. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to insulin resistance, joint pain, and even cognitive decline as we age. The antioxidants and vitamin E in avocado oil help calm that internal fire, supporting not just your blood sugar, but your overall health. Think of it as a gentle balm for your body, working behind the scenes to reduce silent stressors you might not even feel until they become serious. So while avocado oil may not be the flashiest item in the grocery aisle, it's earned its place on this list for a reason. It's heart-friendly, blood sugar smart, and kind to aging bodies. If you're looking to make just one upgrade to your cooking routine this week, try swapping your usual oil for avocado oil in a favorite recipe. Sometimes the simplest switch makes the biggest impact, and your body will thank you with every calm, steady step forward. Number 6, sesame oil. Sesame oil has been a staple in Asian kitchens for centuries, but many people in the U.S., especially older adults, still overlook it as a health ally. What makes it special for diabetics isn't just the flavor, though its nutty aroma can elevate any dish. The real magic lies in its rich blend of polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats, as well as powerful plant compounds called lignans, which have been shown to reduce oxidative stress and improve insulin function. For those living with type 2 diabetes, sesame oil is more than a flavor enhancer. It's a metabolic supporter hiding in plain sight. One fascinating study from India observed that patients who combined sesame oil with their regular diabetes medication experienced greater drops in blood sugar than those using medication alone. This suggests that sesame oil may help amplify the effects of insulin, making the body more responsive and reducing those frustrating sugar spikes after meals. For older adults whose medications no longer seem to work like they used to, adding sesame oil could be a gentle, natural boost right from your frying pan. The flavor profile of sesame oil makes it ideal for stir-fries, roasted vegetables, or even salad dressings. There are two main types: light sesame oil, which is more neutral and great for cooking, and toasted sesame oil, which has a deep, earthy flavor best used at the end of a dish. You only need a small amount to get both the taste and the health benefits, which makes it budget-friendly too. Just a teaspoon or two can transform a simple bowl of steamed vegetables into something vibrant and satisfying, without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster. And there's more. Sesame oil is rich in vitamin E and sesamol, a natural antioxidant that's been linked to lower blood pressure and better cholesterol profiles. These nutrients help protect aging arteries, reduce inflammation, and even support brain health. All critical areas for anyone over 60, especially those managing chronic conditions. It's like a small insurance policy in your kitchen. Delicious, practical, and protective. If you're someone who's bored with the usual cooking routine or struggling to enjoy healthy meals, sesame oil might be the secret ingredient you've been missing. Its unique taste can awaken your appetite, while its nutritional profile quietly supports your blood sugar goals. Give it a try in a simple dish. Maybe a drizzle over sautéed greens or a splash in a homemade vinaigrette. You may find that caring for your body starts to feel a little more joyful and a lot more flavorful. Number 5, extra virgin olive oil, EVO. It's no surprise that extra virgin olive oil made this list. After all, it's been the crown jewel of heart-healthy diets like the Mediterranean way of eating. But what many people don't realize is just how powerful it can be for blood sugar control, especially for those over 60 living with diabetes. EVO is packed with oleic acid, a type of monounsaturated fat that not only reduces inflammation but also improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses insulin more efficiently. It doesn't just lower blood sugar spikes, it helps prevent them before they even happen. One long-term study in Spain found that participants who regularly consumed extra virgin olive oil had a 40% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who didn't. For those already living with diabetes, the oil acted like a stabilizer, helping smooth out the blood sugar curves that make daily energy feel like a roller coaster. It works best when used to replace saturated fats like margarine or butter, making it an easy upgrade to the foods you already love. A simple switch in the fat you cook with can lead to real, measurable changes in how you feel day to day. But olive oil isn't just about chemistry. It's about comfort and taste, too. Whether you're drizzling it over roasted vegetables, adding it to a soup, or using it as a base for a homemade dressing, EVO brings a warm, earthy richness to your meals. And because it pairs well with both raw and cooked dishes, it gives you flexibility in the kitchen without requiring major changes to your habits. It's like having a culinary partner that's looking out for your health. Beyond blood sugar, EVO protects the heart, supports memory, and even helps reduce the stiffness in joints, something many older adults deal with daily. It contains polyphenol, natural compounds with antioxidant powers that defend your cells from damage. These same polyphenol may help reduce the silent inflammation linked to diabetes, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. For many people over 60, olive oil becomes more than an ingredient. It becomes part of a daily routine that supports aging well. So if you're trying to make one simple, effective change that benefits your blood sugar and your overall health, extra virgin olive oil is a no-brainer. Choose cold-pressed varieties in dark bottles for best quality and store it in a cool place to preserve its benefits. You don't have to use a lot, just enough to coat a pan or brighten up a dish. Over time, that daily drizzle can become a gentle act of self-care, one that your blood sugar and your body will recognize and appreciate. Number 4, flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil might not be as common in American kitchens as olive or canola, but when it comes to managing blood sugar naturally, it's a true hidden gem, especially for older adults with diabetes. Extracted from ground flax seeds, this oil is one of the richest plant-based sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3s are known for their ability to fight inflammation, support heart health, and improve how your body responds to insulin. That makes flaxseed oil a quiet but powerful ally in the fight against type 2 diabetes. Unlike cooking oils that tolerate high heat, flaxseed oil is meant to be used cold, which means it's perfect for adding to smoothies, drizzling over cooked vegetables, or mixing into salad dressings. This may seem limiting at first, but it actually opens up a new set of healthy habits, ones that don't rely on frying or grilling. The oil's mild, slightly nutty flavor blends well with other ingredients, so you can boost the nutritional value of your meals without changing the taste too much. For seniors looking to lower sugar without giving up flavor, it's a smart choice. Flaxseed oil has also shown real promise in studies. In one clinical trial, people with type 2 diabetes who supplemented with flaxseed oil saw improvements in fasting blood sugar levels and a reduction in insulin resistance. These results are especially important for older adults, who often face more challenges with insulin sensitivity as the years go by. While the oil won't replace your medication, it supports your body's efforts, like adding an extra tool to your toolbox that works gently but consistently over time. What makes flaxseed oil even more interesting is its role in supporting digestive health. It's naturally rich in compounds that help soothe the lining of the gut, reducing inflammation and improving nutrient absorption. That's critical for people over 60, especially those who take multiple medications or struggle with chronic digestive issues. A healthier gut means better blood sugar balance, more energy, and a stronger immune system, an often overlooked connection that deserves more attention. To get the full benefits, look for cold-pressed, organic flaxseed oil and keep it refrigerated, since it's sensitive to light and heat. Start small, maybe just a teaspoon a day in your morning yogurt or mixed with lemon juice over salad. You may not feel a dramatic change overnight, but over time, this quiet oil can help create a more stable foundation for your health. Sometimes, the things we don't cook with turn out to be just as powerful as what we do. Number 3, canola oil. Canola oil has had a complicated reputation over the years, but when it comes to blood sugar control and practical, everyday cooking, especially for seniors, it deserves a second look. Derived from the seeds of the canola plant, this oil is low in saturated fat and rich in monounsaturated fats, which are known to improve insulin sensitivity and lower LDL cholesterol. It also contains a small but helpful amount of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid, making it a heart-friendly option that works well for people managing type 2 diabetes. One of the strongest arguments in favor of canola oil is its versatility and affordability. It has a high smoke point and a neutral flavor, which means you can use it for almost any kind of cooking, baking, sautéing, grilling, or even deep frying. For older adults on a fixed income or those who cook most of their meals at home, canola oil offers a reliable, inexpensive base that supports blood sugar stability without requiring big lifestyle changes. You can make your favorite dishes just with a smarter fat in the pan. Studies have shown that replacing saturated fats with canola oil can lead to improved glycemic control, especially in people with insulin resistance. One Canadian study found that participants who consumed canola oil as part of a low glycemic diet had better long-term blood sugar levels, HbA1c, than those who used higher saturated fat oils. This is particularly important for older adults whose blood sugar levels may fluctuate more due to slower metabolism or medication side effects. Canola oil doesn't spike your levels. It supports smoother, more predictable curves. Another benefit of canola oil is its digestive gentleness. Some oils, especially heavily refined or overly rich ones, can lead to bloating or discomfort, issues that become more common with age. Canola oil tends to be well tolerated and easy on the stomach. It also doesn't overpower the natural flavors of your food, making it easier to enjoy meals that are both comforting and nutritious. For people trying to eat more vegetables or whole grains, canola oil can help those dishes feel more familiar and satisfying. When choosing a canola oil, opt for expeller-pressed or organic varieties when possible. These are less processed and retain more of the beneficial compounds that support your health. Keep the bottle stored in a cool, dark place and use it as you would any general-purpose oil. It may not be trendy or glamorous, but canola oil is a steady, affordable companion in the kitchen, quietly working in the background to help keep your blood sugar in check and your meals enjoyable. Number 2, walnut oil. Walnut oil might sound like something you'd find in a gourmet store or tucked away in a health food aisle, but don't let that fool you. It's one of the most powerful oils you can add to your kitchen if you're managing diabetes after 60. Extracted from raw walnuts, this oil is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, which has been shown to lower fasting blood sugar and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Unlike heavier oils, walnut oil works quietly, offering support to your blood vessels, brain, and metabolism, all areas that become more delicate with age. What makes walnut oil especially valuable for diabetics is its direct impact on endothelial function, which affects how well your blood vessels expand and contract. This matters because high blood sugar damages those vessels over time, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even vision loss. Walnut oil helps repair that damage and improve circulation, an often overlooked benefit for older adults living with type 2 diabetes. In one study, people who consumed walnut oil daily saw not just better blood sugar levels, but also reductions in LDL cholesterol and markers of inflammation. Now, you won't be cooking scrambled eggs in walnut oil. It's not made for heat. This oil is best used raw, like in salad dressings, drizzled over steamed vegetables, or stirred into yogurt or oatmeal. The taste is rich, earthy, and slightly sweet, which pairs beautifully with roasted vegetables, leafy greens, or even a slice of whole grain toast. For seniors trying to eat more fiber-rich foods, walnut oil can make healthy meals feel indulgent, like a small luxury that brings big benefits to your plate. Another secret superpower of walnut oil? Its neuroprotective properties. The brain, like the rest of the body, struggles with inflammation and oxidative stress over time. Walnut oil contains natural compounds that support memory, cognitive function, and mood regulation. Key concern for older adults, especially those managing diabetes, which can increase the risk of dementia. Adding a tablespoon of walnut oil to your daily routine might not just help your blood sugar. It could help keep your mind sharper too. When shopping, look for cold-pressed walnut oil and keep it in the refrigerator to maintain its quality. It may be slightly more expensive than common oils, but a little goes a long way, and the return on investment for your health is well worth it. Walnut oil reminds us that food is more than fuel. It's medicine, memory, and care all wrapped into one. And when your oil does more than just grease the pan, you know you're on the right path. Number 1. MCT oil, medium-chain triglycerides. MCT oil might sound like something out of a fitness influencer's pantry, but for older adults living with diabetes, it can be a game changer. Derived mainly from coconut oil or palm kernel oil, MCT oil is made up of medium-chain triglycerides, fats that your body digests quickly and turns into energy instead of storing as fat. That's especially important for people with diabetes, whose metabolism tends to slow down and become more resistant to insulin as they age. Unlike most dietary fats, MCTs go straight to the liver, where they're rapidly converted into fuel, not fat, helping to keep blood sugar levels steady and energy levels up. What makes MCT oil truly unique is how it can reduce insulin resistance and improve metabolic flexibility, your body's ability to switch between burning sugar and fat. In several small but promising studies, participants who supplemented with MCT oil had lower fasting glucose, improved insulin sensitivity, and even lost weight, without changing much else in their diet. This is a critical point for seniors, many of whom already feel overwhelmed with medications, routines, and restrictions. MCT oil isn't about adding pressure. It's about offering support where the body needs it most. But how do you actually use it? MCT oil is flavorless, lightweight, and blends easily into both food and drinks. You can stir it into your morning coffee, mix it into a smoothie, drizzle it over oatmeal, or even add it to a protein shake or soup. Since it doesn't require cooking or prep time, it's ideal for those with low energy, limited mobility, or just a desire to keep things simple. And because it's virtually tasteless, it won't clash with the flavors of your favorite meals. It slips into your day without effort, but delivers real benefits under the surface. For older adults also worried about cognitive health, MCT oil comes with a powerful bonus: brain support. As we age, the brain becomes less efficient at using glucose for fuel. But MCTs can provide an alternate energy source in the form of ketones, which may support memory, focus, and clarity. Early research even suggests MCT oil could benefit people in the early stages of Alzheimer's or other neurodegenerative conditions. While it's not a cure, it's another small tool with the potential for big impact, especially when combined with other healthy habits. If you're new to MCT oil, start with just a teaspoon a day to avoid digestive upset and work your way up slowly. Choose pure, organic MCT oil, ideally sourced from coconuts and free of fillers or additives. It may look like just another clear bottle on the shelf, but inside is a gentle, powerful ally, ready to support your blood sugar, your brain, and your energy from the inside out. Sometimes, the most modern discoveries turn out to be exactly what our aging bodies have been waiting for. When you're living with diabetes, especially later in life, it's easy to feel like your body is working against you. Every meal becomes a calculation, every snack a question mark. But what if the shift you've been hoping for didn't start with restriction, but with replacing? What if, instead of cutting more foods out, you simply invited better oils in? Oils that nourish your heart, support your brain, and help your blood sugar find its rhythm again. You don't need to become a nutritionist overnight or give up the meals you love. The 7 oils we explored today are simple, affordable, and easy to find at your local store. They don't require a special diet plan or an expensive program. All they ask is that you begin paying attention to what you pour into your pan, your plate, and ultimately your life. Because when you choose oils that work with your body, not against it, you start reclaiming energy, balance, and confidence, one meal at a time. And don't let anyone tell you it's too late. Your cells are still listening. Your metabolism is still changing. Even in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body has the capacity to heal, adapt, and respond. It's not about chasing perfection. It's about supporting progress. And progress often begins with the smallest, quietest steps, like swapping a bottle in your cupboard, like stirring a spoonful of something better into your morning routine. So next time you reach for oil in your kitchen, remember, that choice has power. Power to protect your blood sugar, power to reduce inflammation, power to support your aging heart and mind. These are not just oils. They are tools, allies, small acts of self-care with ripple effects that can last for years. If this video helped you see food and your health in a new light, consider joining this community of people who are choosing to age with knowledge, strength, and hope. Because you're not alone on this journey. And the best part? It's never too late to begin.